Hi, and welcome to Auwau. My name is Thomas Bach and I'm CEO of the company Auwau. And in this presentation, I will give you an overview of our company and the solution we bring to market for managed service providers and enterprise clients. We're a software development company, and our purpose is to make the life of managed service providers and IT professionals more enjoyable. We strive to go that extra mile to positively surprise in all aspects of what we do. As our name reminds us every day, we aim to add that wow factor when we deliver new features, when we answer support questions, participate in sessions with clients, and yes, in everything we do. Our solution, Cloutility, is used by managed service providers and enterprise IT departments. It's installed on-prem at customer sites. It adds the features you need on top of your existing infrastructure to provide backup and S3 storage as a service. Cloutility organizes business units in a secure and flexible hierarchical tree structure and provides role-based self-service, custom reporting and monitoring, including alerts when something goes wrong, recurring billing automation, and much more. Cloutility works as a single pane of glass on top of IBM Storage Protect, IBM Storage Defender Data Protect, Rubrik, Cohesity, and Point Archival Gateway. It also provides REST API endpoints, which can be used to ingest any type of consumption data, to report and invoice the amounts of data consumed by each of your business units in Cloutility. Cloutility is installed on-prem in your own and preferred data center. Our administrator's manual has information on everything you need to know. You download the installer from our FTP site and install Cloutility on a virtual or physical Windows machine. During the installation, you will need to connect to a Microsoft SQL server. It could be Microsoft SQL Express, which will then serve as database for Cloutility. Our support team will stand by to go online with you and assist with any challenges you may have during the installation. So installation and the following configuration is plug and play really, and Cloutility seamlessly plugs right into your backend infrastructure of data protection and S3 storage servers. You do not need to change anything in your existing server and storage setup. Until you have configured your reports, user roles, branding, billing automation, and everything else, you can continue running and managing your data protection and storage infrastructure as you have always done. Backups and S3 buckets, which already reside on your infrastructure at the time you install Cloutility, can easily be assigned to the business units to which they belong. This can be done manually through the user-friendly Cloutility interface, as well as automatically through assignment rules based on your existing naming conventions for backups, domains, buckets, users, etc. The auto-assignment feature will not only allow a smooth initial transition to Cloutility, but also ensure that future backups and buckets created the traditional way by your admins will be assigned automatically and immediately to the correct business unit. Multi-tenancy is an important capability in a self-service setup, no matter which types of business units and end users you handle. The backbone of Cloutility is a flexible and secure multi-tenant architecture, which allows you to create an unlimited tree structure of business units with as many side-by-side business units as needed and as many descendant layers as needed. As an example, as a managed service provider, you may create a business unit called customers. From this business unit, you create all of your tenants, all of your descendant customers. For each customer, you can further create their regions, departments, server groups, etc. If you're running a partner channel, you can create a business unit named Partners. From here, you create your different partners and resellers who can get access to creating and managing their own descendant customers. On each business unit, you can create one or more users with role-based privileges who can now log in to view reports, access many self-service features, and much more for the said business unit and its descendants. You can invite as many users as you need at each business unit. When you create a new user, you choose the role which matches the privileges needed for the said user. Cloutility supports both single sign-on and two-factor authentication. In fact, you can combine the two and require 2FA even for those users who use single sign-on. In a setup with potential hundreds of users with different roles and privileges, it can be a challenge to support each individual user in support sessions. In Cloutility, it's therefore possible for your support team to simulate users. A simulation will reload the application and display everything as if you were logged in as the user you are assisting. There is a number of built-in reports in Cloutility, including status reports, jobs monitoring reports, data consumption reports, graphs, service level agreement reports, and many more. You can configure each report with the default settings preferred by your administrators. These settings will automatically apply to descendant business units. In this way, your effort with settings is a one-time job, set and forget. Of course, if a descendant business unit has requirements different from your default settings, then you can change the settings for this business unit and its descendants. Privileged users can view reports in the Cloutility user interface, and reports can also be emailed automatically to recipients on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Depending on which data protection technology you're running and your setup in general, privileged users can activate and schedule their own backups and create their own S3 buckets through self-service. Privileged users can also request deletion of backups, file spaces, and buckets. They need to specify the date for the deletion and make a comment about why the data should be deleted. Other users will now be prompted to approve or deny these deletion requests. The whole process is documented in Cloutility for future proof of these deletions. Cloutility has a built-in billing automation system. It will enable you to automate monthly recurring billing. The same tool can be used to show the cost of your services for each of your internal customers and departments. This is how it works. You create one or more subscriptions which matches the pricing you have in customer contracts already. Subscriptions can be selling or cost prices based on actual consumption, bundles of consumption, amounts of data transferred, fixed prices, and many more options, as well as a combination of these options. Once you have created your subscriptions, you need to create contracts in Cloutility for each customer. In these contracts, you activate the subscription or subscriptions that match the pricing terms you have in place with each customer. Now Cloutility automatically generates a monthly billing output which contains all billing lines nicely organized per customer. The billing output is available in CSV and JSON formats for download and can be emailed automatically. If you want to automate even more, the billing output is available via the Cloutility REST API for direct integration with your existing invoicing system. In a single instance of Cloutility, you can have multiple company brands. The top level brand will probably be your own. Through the Cloutility branding tool, you can upload your company logo, choose your own company colors, as well as define your email SMTP settings so that all emails sent from Cloutility come from your own email domain. The same is possible for every tenant in Cloutility. This means that you can add partners and resellers in your Cloutility instance and allow them to upload their logos, add their own colors, and use their own email SMTP settings. Your resellers and their customers will now experience a solution from their preferred IT partner. This is an example of the OEM branding capabilities. The top level service provider has a tenant called resellers. From here, the three rebranded resellers Blue IT, Green IT, and Red IT have been added. Through self-service, each reseller can now add and manage their own customers. The reports and consumption numbers for each of the resellers are aggregates of their descendant customers. The reports and consumption numbers at the reseller tenant on the service provider are aggregates of the 3 descendant resellers and their customers. In the summer of 24, we launched Cloutility integration with our first S3 object storage solution, Point Archival Gateway. Point Archival Gateway enables very cost-effective S3 object storage to tape. In combination with Cloutility, Point Archival Gateway can be managed and delivered to the multi-tenant hierarchy of business units. Privileged users on each business unit can create other users, reset their S3 secrets, create buckets, and set up S3 storage subscriptions to automate the billing process. Cloutility reports amounts of S3 storage per bucket and per business unit, as well as aggregate numbers for a business unit and its descendants. Cloutility comes with an extensive REST API, which is consumed by our own user interface. It is well documented and available for integration with any other third-party solution that you may have in place. Cloutility is full of functionality and settings. So many options have been left out from a presentation like this. But rest assured that what we do comes from many years of working closely together with managed service providers and enterprise clients. Therefore, there is a good chance that Cloutility can be configured to match your preferred business processes. Cloutility was initially built for managed service providers, and they still love the tool. However, today Cloutility is used by a mix of both service providers and enterprise customers like banks, universities, government agencies, and really any type of enterprise. We also engage with partners who resell and implement Cloutility as part of their business. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you and to understand if there is a way forward for a collaboration with you and your organization. Thank you.